Hola de aquí en San Cristobal, here in the southern part of Mexico, one of the most concentrated areas of indigenous people here in Mexico. I've been so fascinated by this place. I've only been here for 2 days. And as I've talked to people, there's a lot of things that I've learned. One of the areas that I'm in right now is where there's a lot of marketplaces and everything which are going to go through. Now, one thing I've realized is they're not a big fan of cameras. So I have my big camera put away, and I'm gonna try to bring you all discreetly through here, just using my phone to kind of show you what it's like. And one of the reasons is because in the past there's been a lot of people who have come here and kind of exploited their culture and everything here just for money, and they saw nothing of it. So my intention for today is to bring you all along to let you see, not disrespect them, and at the same time let you know more about kind of what's going on here from what I've learned from some people who I've met here, especially yesterday. So you can see a lot of people working here on the street markets. And there's a huge market coming up right here at the top, and I'm going to show you guys. And I totally understand why they're not so maybe wanting their pictures taken when people just come and take it and just keep going. We're almost there. We're gonna do this live though. Some of you guys have liked and enjoyed the raw liveness, and we're about to really do it right now and show you all. And one of the reasons I really want to document this is because it's changing here. So I've been told a lot of it's changing because the prices are much more expensive here than it is, for example, 30 minutes away, almost 10 times the price. And at the same time, because things change, there's someone here who I met that's been here for 30 years, and seeing the pictures that they had of it really made me realize, like, oh my goodness, like things have changed a lot more tourists, which means that people are catering to it. But at the same time, that means that the prices of things have went up because people are just taking the money, which kind of loses a little bit of the culture. But you can see we're kind of walking through here. We're almost at the market right now. Like I say, people don't like being, not filmed too much, but you can see, you guys don't know, people here are really small. I'm about 6'8", 250 plus pounds, so that's about 2 meters too, more than 115 pounds. So you can imagine I kind of stand out here a lot. So I'm trying to blend in though. I want to bring you guys along. I think it's important to see stuff like this. And one of the people that and they're really friendly, by the way. I don't want it to be like, oh man, they don't want their pictures taken. No, they just, I mean, you can imagine, they don't want to be, people just come take the pictures, sell it, the pictures of it without acknowledging them or even looking at them. And when you do that, multiplied by hundreds of people, thousands of people doing that, meanwhile, while you're hungry, you can see how that could be a little bit of a problem. But here we go. We're at the main kind of market area. Hola. And they almost kind of, the feeling that I get when I walk through here is that they know that a lot of tourists walk through here and just kind of film. So what I'm doing, that's the first, I can tell that's the first thing that they look at. They look right at my hand, at my camera so many times, and they stare at that. Which, as I say, I have nothing wrong, I totally understand. But I just want to always be respectful. One of the things you guys have really liked some of my photos and pictures, it's always trying to like blend in and capture what's going on without, to blend in and capture what's going on without actually disturbing the energy of what's going on. So this is a little market. One thing I do notice as I walk through here compared to other places that I've been, even not here in this area, in this market, is that people, until I engage with them, it almost seems cautious of me, which I totally understand. But just kind of pointing out what I notice. And I was with some people yesterday, what I was saying, and when I was with them, one of the things that they said was a lot of the tourists come here and they walk around with no shoes on, which is, I see a lot of people do that, especially Ubud and Bali and Asia and places. And one of the people who I know for a long time, he said that made a lot of the people, the local people around here, a little bit sad and bothersome because a lot of them struggle hard. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? The guy just poked me in the back and said hello. But it's a completely different life over here. Coming through here, these marketplaces. And para toda la gente que ¿cómo se dice? Que es aquí en este video aquí, me encanta aquí en México. Y estoy muy, ¿cómo se dice? Curious. That would be the más fácil explanation. Pero es muy diferente. Aquí es muy diferente que, por ejemplo, los Estados Unidos, en Francia. Hola, no ahora. Gracias, sir. Buenos días. Hola. And one of the things that I've noticed for you all here, first of all, everything's really small. I'm ducking down. One of the things that I've really noticed here is that the moment I engage with the people here in Spanish, everything changes. Everything changes. Y mismo ahora, cuando estoy aquí, hola, cuando estoy aquí y cuando hablo en español, I just make Spanish in the video. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Qué tal, güero?
They hear me speaking Spanish and they change. Hola.
Hola, hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, very good.
Very good, muy bien. Hola, amigos. ¿Cómo estás? And it gets very quiet. Hola. And this is actually one of those places you can get really lost in. Hola, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. ¿Tienes de pantalones para mí? And actually, I'm not even joking right now, people. I'm already lost in this. And one of the things you can really notice, the one thing I really notice, and it's actually not true, is there's a big, everyone has big families here. Hola. There's a big concentration of families here. And it almost seems like everyone not only comes here with their families, but everybody, they work here with their families. So in all the places that I look at, people are with their families. 5, 6, 7 kids. Hola, amigo. And like I said, just being here in this market and speaking English gets more attention than I do at my stature. But I've realized that so many civilizations change. If you can see the mountains right there in the distance, straight ahead, those mountains there were villages at the top, and slowly the villages are moving down the mountain. And a lot of the people are leaving from the center because it's so expensive and moving up in the mountains. So therefore it just keeps expanding, which changes the whole culture and how everything is here. And I just hope that videos like this, when people look back on, can see how it was, even though it's changed a lot, but they can have a good idea of how it was. And what are your thoughts here? So many of you guys can see so many families. So many of you guys know more than me. Hola, hola. And they're almost when the people look at me, I almost sense a sense of like, not fear, but like almost like a sadness in a sense. Hola, amigo. Wow. And if I tap into like if I just tap into the energy, I feel like a lot of sadness here. You know, I came here yesterday with my camera to film, and like I just felt like a lot of it didn't feel right, like almost just taking pictures here. So hopefully this video can at least capture a little bit of what it's like here, which you don't necessarily see this in the very center of Mexico or in big cities. And you know, it's always my hope and I don't know what the word is, my desire that you can see another culture and understand that the cultures are changing, and this is the realness. As I told you, my friend was walking around without shoes, and my other person said, you know, a lot of locals struggle to find shoes. That's a what's the word? It is a privilege and something we kind of don't think about. So yeah, walking through here, this is St. Cristobal, and for me, I feel like a deep connection with the people here. That's one of the things that I noticed first of all. Like, there's so much history of struggle and battle and triumph and victory and everything kind of wrapped together. And being here and being part of it is like, I almost feel that. And how a lot of the people, how the struggle can be real, and how traveling and just, you know, as people say, you shouldn't go there and blah, blah, blah. But just going here, when you come to places like this and just buying something from them, leaving a tip. You know, I was at a chocolate place yesterday, and the lady was making 80 pesos a day. So for you all who don't know what that is, 80 pesos a day is around $4, and she's working 10 hours in the place. She was there in the morning until late in the night. And when you can have that perspective, you know, I truly believe one of my favorite Netflix series is Tales by Light. And one of the things that one of the people did in Bangladesh, he was talking about why he goes around and films this, is because people can't care about what they don't know about. So when I'm in places like this and I really feel that the people are struggling, or maybe not even struggling, not even looking at them, wow, this guy has a bunch of chickens. And maybe not even struggling, but people are living completely different than what I thought. It really puts another perspective for me. And for me, sometimes it's that perspective shift that lets you just care a little bit more, share a little bit more, give a little bit more. And I hope that through my eyes and through the lens, the best that I can do here to share it with you, that you can realize that, yeah, there's always room to help, there's always room to grow, and hola, and that you have a lot more compassion for yourself and for other people. And coming here, I feel such a compassion from the resilience of the people here. And yeah, I'm sure everyone's gonna take from this video what they need, but I felt the need to show this because this is the real that people don't necessarily show when they think of coming to Mexico. At least the people that I've talked to going to Cancun and places like that. So yeah, a little bit emotional, I know, but somebody's got to share it. Yeah. Mexico, St. Cristobal. Take care, guys.